The judicial system is so completely flawed. May 7th, 2010, my release date, and I feel completely free, or so I thought. My husband is there to pick me up and take me home from what I thought was the most confining and unproductive time of my entire life. Little did I know that what was waiting for me around the corner would put being incarcerated to shame: probation. Probation was a different kind of animal all by itself. My first probation officer was kind and easygoing and told me to report to her office once per month for the next 3 years. For those of you who are counting, that's 36 times for a nonviolent crime. Well, that lasted about a month, and I got farmed off to another officer, who I believe was sent by the devil himself. She reminded me that while my court documents did not state the 3 years of probation and $5,167 per month payment towards restitution, I was still responsible for it. And yes, I said $5,167. That figure did not include those court costs they like to add. Laugh out loud. Within the first year and a half of my release, I went to court 2 times. The first time was because my probation officer claimed that I would not adhere to the terms of my probation. That was the first that I had heard of that, considering that I had made all of my appointments and never missed a phone call. She then went on to say I was behind on my restitution, which was approximately $15,500 for 3 months. And for those of you who have never been engulfed in the system, that meant I can take you back to court whenever I want. I have ample reason to harass you and drug test you. And oh, by the way, don't even think about requesting a travel pass. That was important to me because my daughter was a level 9-10 gymnast, which was the top level, so travel for her was inevitable. My wonderful probation officer told the judge that I refused the terms of my probation by not signing the updated documents that would correctly state what my probationary terms should be. What she neglected to mention was that paper she asked me to sign had whiteout all over it. And anyone who is knowledgeable about legal documents knows whiteout is a no-no. So the judge then looked at me with a puzzled expression and asked if the $5,167 per month was correct. I answered back, yes, sir. He chuckled and stated even he couldn't pay that amount. But then he asked me what I was doing. I'm finishing my degree, sir. You know, the whole being productive thing. He looked at me for a minute and said, have a nice day, Miss Bennett. He understood what was happening. That's my first court story. And in the coming 1.5 years, I went back to court 2 additional times. And in those times, the court decided I needed an additional 3 years of probation. Each time I went to court, I was advised that I could once again be sent back to prison. But what is important to note here is that each time it was abundantly clear that it was the intention of my probation officer to do just that, incarcerate me again. Really? For a nonviolent crime? I got shuffled around 3 more times to other probation officers. Thank God. Why? How can anyone in any job be productive with that kind of activity? Oh yeah, I see it now. It is not designed for productivity. It is designed for failure. In total, 102 months, or 2.5 years of incarceration, 6 years of probation, and a total of 7 court dates of time spent dealing with the judicial system, not to mention the monetary part of it. I don't even want to tell you that this case actually started in 2001 and ended in 2016. So yes, I have a story to tell. In my 8.5 years of time with only incarceration and probation part, I realized that if I do nothing else, I must sound the alarm for the unnecessary processes of our judicial system. The way to do that is to do what I am doing here right now, today, telling my story. My story does not begin or end here. There are lots more stories to tell. But for now, I want to leave you with, we must do what it takes to correct the wrongs of a flawed system designed to hold you back, or at the very least, stop you in your tracks.